aka Darling Shear. I am a dancer and choreographer, and I am spiritually 65. So, some of the things that I am passionate about really is education, specifically youth. Today, a lot of these young ones really don't know where they come from, and so that's just very bothersome that everybody is so like gung-ho on moving forward, but they don't know where they've been. So I'm very much so about just like putting in the work to help people really know who they are and what their lineage is. And then the other side of things is I do contemporary modern jazz and African dance. But yeah, so I do like these two things, which is very interesting because you have one world that's like very super stylized, and then you have this other world that is very very like rigid at times, but then also very like free flowing and has a little bit more, has a different aspect of expression. So yeah, that's mostly what I do. My family support, they are actually very supportive. It's really funny. My mother is a fashion designer, and she like legitimate like fashion designer, and then she has done some costume design work and stuff. So she's helped me create some costumes for some of my performances, but I know how to sew my own self. Is more so like if I have a big workload, then she'll like come in and help me. All in all, my family is very supportive. I spent Thanksgiving this year at my aunt's house, who's my grandmother's sister, and all of her siblings were there, and all of the cousins, you know, my aunts and cousins, and you know, all of that family, they were there, and everybody was just happy to see me because I'm so busy. I'm very rarely around, so it's like everybody, you know, it was really funny because throughout the evening people would be like, where did you go? And then it's like, oh, there she is. And so it's just like they're still, you know, figuring out, you know, the right things to say and whatnot, but for the most part they're just like, as long as I'm happy, they're happy. So that was a very big breath of relief. But at the same time too, my aunts, they've always been like very big supporters of the LGBTQIA community, always going to, you know, Pride and any type of, you know, rallies and things like that. So yeah, it's good. It's good. Why dance? Honestly, I ask myself that question all the time, and I am not fully sure some days. I've never claimed religion. I've experienced quite a few religions, but the thing for me was dance, and it was this combination of like mind and body and spirit, and I religiously went to dance class, and so that was the thing for me where I was like, if I had to claim a religion, I think my religion would be dance. What got me into it is really funny, and for a long time I shied away from telling people, but now I don't have any hang-ups about it. The reason that I got into dance was because of Britney Spears. It was 2001, and her what was the song? I'm a Slave for You. She performed it at the VMAs, and I saw it and I was like, oh my god, this is amazing! And I learned the choreography, and I performed that at a talent show at middle school, and from there it just like kept going. And so my thing was, I'm gonna become her choreographer, backup dancer, and that was the thing that like got me into dance. And then when I got into high school, that is when I like started my formal training, and things shifted. I held on to that still, but things did shift, and it just was a very lovely, eye-opening experience. Anything, I would, just want to have people to know who they are. I was blessed to know who I was at a very, very, very early age, and did not have to go through a lot of things that a lot of people are going through right now. But I do definitely stand behind being mainstream. I've always said that my art is mainstream. As a queer, trans artist of color, I definitely do claim, being mainstream before that was even a thing that people wanted to do, and people associated being mainstream with a bad thing. Because there's power, there is power in numbers, which history has proven. But yeah, I just definitely work to get one person to think differently, because you never know who you're going to inspire. So I try to have integrity. That was my one dance teacher, Miss Axum, Teria Gile Axum. She instilled that in us as dancers, and was always saying, have integrity with what you do. Don't walk out your house if you don't have integrity, because what's the point? For me, I have said this to many of my friends, it's a protest for me to just walk out the door and go to the grocery store every day, being a person of color, being a female identified person of color, being a trans woman of color. That is a protest in itself. The fact that I even choose to exist and be seen and heard, that's a protest in itself. And it's a lot. It is a lot. Our country was not made for us to succeed. Let's just be real about that, and we all know this. And there were, powers that be that want to see things change, and changes have happened, and more change will come. But everything right now is very mushy. Everything is there isn't enough clarity, and it's just do you even really know what you're standing up for? Have you done your research? Do you and this goes back to what I was saying earlier. People need to know where they come from. A lot of people are so quick to go out here and protest Black Lives Matter, all these things, and it's lovely, that they're standing for something, but at the same time you have to do the research for that. We still need to know the full story. So yeah, that is where I am dealing with all this foolishness. Just sit and meditate. Everybody's so little fireballs just always bouncing around and whatnot. So it's just sit down and meditate and have some isolation. That's the best thing to do. We live in a day and age of overstimulation. So if you can ever just have your own me time, and then look at everything. There's so many things in the world today to inspire you and whatnot. To really look at everything. The world is your oyster. Life is a banquet, and most people are starving because they don't step outside of their own worlds. So really, be adventurous. Don't be ashamed to want to go and go to the ballet, or go and listen to opera, or want to go to an art museum by yourself or something. thankfully, a lot of the like people that the young folks are looking up to are starting to do more like crossovers and things. I know Jay-Z was like at the Met for like a day or a week or something, I don't know, like rapping to people, and that was inspired by that Anna Abramovich piece that she did. So I know, you know, that is helping them. That is definitely helping them. But yeah, just be adventurous, you know, and really step outside of your comfort zone. That's really the best thing to do, because you're able to get messy a little bit, and then, you know, see, oh, I do like this. Oh, I don't like that. But yeah, I think that would be the best. That's the best thing. The advice that I offer to the youngins.
It's 2:45. There's no one in the place except you and me. So set 'em up, Joe. I've got a little story you ought to know. We're drinking, my friend, to the end of a brief episode.